What's up, everybody? So this weekend was a pretty special weekend, not only because it was Easter, but because it was the 40th annual Star Wars celebration in Orlando, Florida, which also means that the trailer for the new Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, was... What? I'm doing something! So when the trailer came out, I watched it, ended up watching it on YouTube, and my first impression was, of course, just utter excitement, because I'm really stoked to see the movie. I want to see where the story goes. I want to see Luke Skywalker do something, finally. But then I started having even more questions than Episode 7 left off with. The first one being, there's a scene in the trailer where Luke, I assume, is talking to, Rey. This is after she mentions a balance between the light and the darkness, and he says that it's what's really going on is so much bigger.
It's so much bigger.
And then it kind of shows this really almost like a blurry scene of what looks like a tiny bookshelf in a tree. What are these articles? What do they mean? And how do they play a part in this story? Another key moment in the trailer was when Luke says outright, there's only one thing I know to be true, and that is that the Jedi must end.
I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
What does that mean? Does that mean... So, my first hypothesis on this is that this is when Rey initially starts talking to him, saying, hey, will you mentor me? And he says, no, I don't want to do it. The Jedi are over. I'm done doing all of that. I don't want to be a part of it. Kind of the same way that Yoda was trying to turn Luke down. The other option would be that they're in their training and he's talking about what's really going on in the galaxy. Maybe he's starting to teach Rey how to use both the light and the dark, which is different than what the Jedi did. So in that context, maybe the Jedi will end because the new Jedi might use both the light and the dark side. But this also lends itself back to the point that I wanted to make about those little books that you see on that weird looking bookshelf in that one scene. Originally, George Lucas wanted Star Wars to be told from the perspective of I can't talk today! Originally, George Lucas wanted the story of Star Wars to be told from the perspective of some sort of immortal sentient being that was recording everything that was happening and conveying it to us, the viewer. And these beings were called the Wills, and all of their knowledge was cataloged in these articles called the Journal of the Wills. Because I'm so excited about Star Wars, I have to immerse myself in the universe somehow. So I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront. I gotcha! Sucker! Come on! Anyways, back to the point. My new theory on who Supreme Leader Snoke is, which has been bothering me from day one since Episode 7. Who's this dude that's all of a sudden super duper powerful? If he happens to be one of the Wills or related to the Wills, then that kind of opens the story up in a direction that it's never been opened up to before. Let me know what you guys think, and also let me know what your predictions are for Episode 8. What do you want to see? What do you not want to see? I, for one, really want to see Luke Skywalker in just some epic fight scenes. Like, I want it to be very fight scene centric, and maybe in the same way that the Matrix movies were. You had this really interesting plot line, but in the middle of it were these fight scenes that were centered off these visual effects. And to me, that's the whole other half of Star Wars, is the visual effects aspect. That's one of the things that George Lucas pioneered when he created Star Wars, was these new ways to do visual effects. So I hope that they keep going that route and kind of honor the originals, but I also hope that, unlike Episode 7, Episode 8 is something entirely unexpected. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm really stoked to see Episode 8, and leave comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. And may the Force be with you. That too.